Practice exercise 5, time, speed, distance. Let's go through the question of this exercise. A motorboat sets down the river at the same time as a country raft in the same direction and from the same point. So from the same point, a motorboat and a raft are released into the river. The motorboat travels at the motorboat travels 40 by 3 kilometers. So motorboat goes 40 by 3 kilometers. And then without stopping travels 28 by 3 kilometers in the reverse direction. So it comes back, let's say 28 by 3 kilometers in the reverse direction as per the question. And meets the raft. So it meets the raft at this point. That means the distance covered by raft is this much, which is nothing but 12 by 3 kilometers. 40 by 3 minus 28 by 3, which is equal to 4 kilometers. What is the ratio of speed of motorboat in still water to the speed of the river? Obviously, the speed of the raft will be equal to speed of the river. Speed of the raft is equal to speed of the river in still water. Let me assume that to be y. And speed of the boat, as is a normal convention, I'll assume it to be x. Now, as per the question, we need to find the ratio of speed of motorboat in still water to speed of the river, or we need to find the ratio x upon y. So the choices are nothing but x upon y. Choice A is 4 upon 1. Choice B is 20 upon 3. Choice E is 3 upon 1. Which means, if I look at choice A, it means if the speed of boat is 4 kilometers per hour, speed of river should be 1 kilometers per hour. So this is giving us the ratio. We'll try to use the choices when we go forward in the question. Okay. So let's again make the simple equation which we'll have. When the motorboat is going in this direction 40 by 3 kilometers, it is obviously going along the direction of the river because the raft is also flowing in this direction. So it is going in the direction of the river, or it is the downstream speed. So we can say 40 by 3 upon x plus y. So all I am doing is calculating the time taken by the boat to come from here up to this distance and return up to the point of meeting. In that time, the raft has covered a distance of 4 kilometers. So 40 by 3 upon x plus y plus 28 by 3 upon x minus y, because now it is in the downstream direction. So this is the time taken by the boat to cover 40 by 3 kilometers downstream plus 28 by 3 kilometers upstream. In the same time, the raft has covered 12 by 3 kilometers in the direction of the river, so its speed would have been the same as that of the river upon y. Okay, which implies 40 upon x plus y plus 28 upon x minus y is equal to 12 upon y. Now, solving this equation further, we will get this implies this is nothing but 40 into x minus y plus 28 into x plus y upon x plus y into x minus y, which is nothing but x square minus y square. This should be equal to 12 upon y. So let me just transpose this x square minus y square on the other side. Okay. Now, which effectively will give you an equation 40x plus 28x is 68x minus 40y plus 28y, which makes it minus 12y, is equal to 12 into x square minus y square upon y. Let me just erase the slide and create some space for working. So this is the equation which we had. Let's simplify this equation. So we get 68xy minus 12y square is equal to 12x square minus 12y square. 12y square on both the sides can be cancelled, and we are left with 68xy equal to 12x square, which means we can cancel out the x out here and the square out here. Or you have 68y equal to 12x, which implies x upon y is equal to 68 by 12, which is nothing but 17 by 3. Correct answer, choice C. We could have actually done the question a little faster had we just decided to use the choices. If we go back to our original equation which we created was 40 by 3 upon x plus y plus 28 by 3 upon x minus y is equal to 12 by 3 upon y. Now this can be definitely simplified. The 3 on both sides can be cancelled out. Similarly, 40, 28 and 12, all three of them are multiples of 4. So we can divide both sides by 4 and we'll get 10 upon x plus y plus 28 divided by 4 is 7. 7 upon x minus y is equal to 12 upon 12 divided by 4 is 3. So 3 upon y. Now start substituting the choices. What are the choice? Choice is nothing but x upon y. So choice A is 4 by 1. Choice E is 3 by 1. B. So now what I'll do is I'll start substituting. Let me put x upon y equal to 4. So if x upon y is equal to 4, that means 4 by 1. So I'll take x to be 4 and y to be 1. Or in other words, left hand side becomes 10 upon 5, which is 2. 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 7 upon 3. 7 upon 3 is 2, 1 by 3. And right hand side becomes 3 upon 1, 3. So this is greater, so this cannot be the answer. Also, how much is this? 2 plus 2.33 makes it 4.33. Let me take another value. So choice A is incorrect. Let me take E. Let me take E. X upon y equal to 3 upon 1. When we put x upon y as 3 upon 1, that means x will be 3 and y will be 1. Then the left hand side becomes 10 upon 4, which is 2.5. This one is 10 upon 4 and this is 7 upon 2, which is 3.5. So the left hand side becomes equal to 6 and right hand side 3 upon 1, 3. This is greater. But this also tells me that my answer has to be greater than 4. X upon y has to be greater than 4. Why? Because when I take x upon y equal to 3, the value on left hand side is 6 and right hand side is 3. But when I increase x upon y from 3 to 4, the left hand side reduces while right hand side remains, or the gap between left hand side and right hand side reduces. Since the gap is reducing as the value of x upon y is increasing, that means my answer should be greater than 4. Now again, that means choice E is incorrect and also choice D. Between B and C, check any one of them. Whichever satisfies should be the answer. Okay.